The film opens with a dark, stormy night on an unknown planet. In the depths of an abandoned space station, a secret experiment is revealed. Shadow the Hedgehog, a bioengineered ultimate life form, awakens from stasis. Created by Robotnik, Shadow's return hints at chaos on the horizon. The alarms in the facility begin blaring as the security systems activate, attempting to contain the experiment. However, Shadow, disoriented but instinctively powerful, breaks free with a display of incredible speed and energy, destroying the lab in the process. His red eyes glow as he whispers, "Maria," before vanishing into the darkness. Meanwhile, in Green Hills, Sonic enjoys his new life with Tom and Maddie Wachowski. Tails and Knuckles have become his close allies, each settling into a new routine. Tails works on upgrading technology to detect threats before they arrive, while Knuckles embraces his role as guardian of the Master Emerald. However, their peace is disrupted when news of unusual energy readings detected by GIN, Guardian Units of Nations, starts making headlines. The readings are traced to an unknown source, sparking fear that another enemy may be lurking. Despite his apparent defeat in the last movie, Dr. Robotnik is far from finished. Having barely survived the battle with Sonic, he finds himself stranded in a desolate wasteland, his once mighty empire reduced to nothing. Weak but unbroken, he stumbles upon an abandoned military outpost, where he discovers classified research on Project Shadow. Realizing the potential of this ultimate life form, Robotnik devises a plan to manipulate Shadow into believing Sonic is his enemy. Using his technological expertise, Robotnik infiltrates the ruins of the space station where Shadow was held. He gains control of the systems, reviving and reprogramming the damaged security recordings to twist Shadow's perception of reality. Shadow, already suffering from fragmented memories, becomes susceptible to Robotnik's deceit, believing that Sonic is responsible for Maria's fate. As Shadow prepares to hunt Sonic, Robotnik begins constructing his ultimate weapon, powered by the stolen Chaos Emeralds. As Sonic and his friends investigate the energy signatures, they stumble upon Shadow for the first time. Sonic, expecting another typical opponent, approaches with his usual cocky attitude. However, he quickly realizes that Shadow is unlike any adversary he has faced before. Shadow moves with unparalleled speed, matching and even surpassing Sonic's abilities. Their first battle is intense, with Sonic struggling to land a hit while Shadow effortlessly counters his every move. Using Chaos Control, Shadow manipulates time and space, leaving Sonic at a severe disadvantage. After barely escaping the encounter, Sonic regroups with his friends. Tails uses his expertise to research Shadow's origins. They learn about uncovering Robotnik's vision of creating the ultimate protector, Shadow's connection to Maria, and the events that led to his imprisonment. Sonic begins to understand that Shadow isn't just another villain, he is a lost soul seeking answers. As the situation escalates, Robotnik makes his move, attacking the Green Hills military base to steal the Master Emerald. With its power, he plans to fuel his Doomsday Machine, a colossal warship capable of harnessing infinite energy. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles rush to stop him but are intercepted by Shadow. Determined to fulfill what he believes is his destiny, Shadow engages Sonic in another brutal battle, preventing him from stopping Robotnik's theft. During the battle, Knuckles recognizes Shadow's combat techniques, rooted in ancient Echidna warrior training. This revelation raises more questions about Shadow's origins and his connection to the Echidnas. Despite Sonic's best efforts, Shadow proves to be too strong, and Robotnik successfully escapes with the Master Emerald. With the world now at risk, Sonic and his team devise a plan to infiltrate Robotnik's warship before he can activate the Master Emerald's full power. They break into the heavily fortified flying fortress, battling waves of mechanized robots and security systems. Sonic finally confronts Robotnik, but before he can strike, Shadow appears once more. Their final battle is the most intense yet, taking place across the floating warship, with both fighters pushing beyond their limits. Sonic tries to reason with Shadow, urging him to see the truth. Meanwhile, Tails and Knuckles work together to disable the warship's core, setting off a chain reaction. As the battle reaches its peak, Shadow begins to remember Maria's final words, pleading for him to protect humanity. The realization shatters Robotnik's lies, and Shadow turns against his manipulator. In a stunning display, Shadow and Sonic combine their powers to unleash a devastating chaos blast, destroying the warship and seemingly eradicating Robotnik once and for all. With the world saved, Shadow stands atop a ruined tower, contemplating his place in the world. He acknowledges Sonic as an equal, but chooses to walk his own path. Meanwhile, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles return to Green Hills, where they celebrate their victory, but remain aware that new dangers could arise at any time. In the post-credit scene, a shadowy figure is seen monitoring the events from afar. A mysterious voice whispers, "The end is only the beginning," hinting at the arrival of an even greater threat in a potential sequel.